Hey, Star Wars action figure collectors, this is Darth Phoenix 619 coming at you with another non-Star Wars related review. And this time it's the Jaeger Gipsy Danger. Yes, I decided to go get this guy. Just recently reviewed Crimson Typhoon, the other Jaeger, in this NECA 2013 Pacific Rim line. And I loved the figure, and I really wanted to go get this one, so I went to two Toys R Us. One didn't have any Pacific Rim figures, and the other one had two. So I was able to pick them up. Really happy with this guy. Still do prefer Crimson Typhoon over this one, but don't get me wrong, he is a very good figure. So decided to review him since a lot of you like my previous review. So go ahead and take a look at the packaging first. So nothing's really changed here. Pretty much the same. You got your Pacific Rim title there, Warner Brothers movie being released in July. And then there's that city backdrop again, and looks like some sort of airship carrier that you're about to disembark from. There he is, the product shot, which is a bit darker in color than the actual figure. I mean, it's more like a purple, but whatever. I really like the color on the figure, and it has these almost like knives that come out of the forearm, but those aren't found on the figure, which is a shame, if that truly is what happens in the movie. And there's a product shot, and then the rest of the figures. Mark III Jaeger. This is the U.S. Jaeger. So I'm thinking Mark III just kind of is a number that's used to denote each Jaeger from the different countries. Okay. Now onto the figure itself. Pretty tall figure. Pretty much the same height as Crimson Typhoon when you extend the legs on the other figure, but really cool looking figure. I mean, the thing that's noticeable the most to me besides the blue paint app, is the battle damage. There's no shading to show weathering, but there is a lot of just chips in the paint to make it look like this guy's been through some major battles with some kaiju. I mean, across the chest you can see just all this paint damage and chipping, and they're on the legs. So that's really something that stood out for me in this figure the most, was just that paint damage. I really like it. As you can see, there's some red and white stripes throughout the figure, kind of give it that U.S. decor, red, white, and blue. See the number 34, which I guess we'll find out what that stands for later on. And then you've got the face, which is a really nice facial sculpt. You got the yellow type visor there, some red paint taps. You have this kind of armor that's been chipped or whatnot, which is really cool. Got this soft plastic armor that extends from the back over the shoulder pads. It's really cool. You've got this chest cavity here, which could be some sort of cannon or whatnot, and that's really nicely painted. It kind of has a shimmering look to it, yellow and red. So that's really, really nice. And then just the sculpt of the figure is fantastic. Once again, the more metallic interior design of the figure is what really stands out for me. So as you can see here on the shoulders and on the arms and the elbows right there, the back, really great sculpt there. That mold with the vents and what looks like what appears to be a spine, really nice. So you see some more of that paint chipping, that battle damage. More red stripes. Here are the legs. The mechanical look of the figure is great. Some more vents, and just fantastic figure. I mean, I don't really collect many things besides Star Wars, so for a line to really get my interest, I mean, it really had to stand out for me, and these guys definitely do. Nice mold on the hands, just a great looking figure. Articulation is pretty good. You've got the head appears to be on a ball joint. It does move side to side and up and down a bit, but just really tight. And that might just be due to the fact that it's encased here along all this other armor. So the shoulders appear to be on a ball joint. You got some in and out, front and back, swivels and whatnot. Some limited mobility due to the shoulder pads. Elbows on a hinge, but doesn't move too much at all. Great wrist articulation. They appear to be on a ball joint also, so you get a lot of in and out, up and down, and a swivel. Got your ball joint torso. That amazing, look at those abs. This guy's ripped for being a robot, a Jaeger. You've got the ball hinge hips, so some in and out movement, up and down. Got the hinge knees. Great articulation on the ankles. Just not a nice movement back and forth, rocking the ankles. And you've got this heel articulation. It's on a hinge, so that's pretty cool. So, very, very nice figure indeed. Highly recommend him. And before we focus the camera, let's get his buddy out here, Crimson Typhoon. And these guys stand tall and proud. I mean, I highly recommend both figures. I do recommend Gipsy Danger. He is about $14.99 retails. Do not pick this guy or the other guy online. They're going for double the price. Wait till they hit their retail shelves. Hopefully soon. I think once the movies are released, these guys will be high in demand. So, you know, hopefully you guys can get one or order. Maybe. I'm not sure if they're selling them for cheaper online, but I'm glad I picked them up. Highly recommend both Gipsy Danger and Crimson Typhoon. So I hope you enjoyed this review. And until next time, you guys, please comment, rate, subscribe, and like. And may the force be with you.